Coinbase has agreed with XRP Ripple on relisting. Is it possible to relist XRP on Coinbase? What will such an event lead to? We will answer these questions in today's video. The current price of XRP for today is $0.35 and the trading volume for 24 hours is $136,000,000 We are updating our XRP price in US dollars in real time. XRP has dropped 30% in the last 24 hours. Welcome to the Rich Club channel. If you like this video, don't forget to like it and subscribe to the channel. Do you think the analysts are right about XRP? Write the answers in the comments. Giving away 500 XRP at the end of the week. One random subscriber will receive XRP coins. Take a look at the instructions in the comments section. All you need to do is write the word XRP, watch the video to the end to like and subscribe. The recent move down the channel has forced XRP to fall below some vital price points that the coin recovered last week. Alt pulled back more than 16% from July 8th and reached its 3-week low on July 13th. Over the past day, the altcoin has bounced off 16-month support near the $0.3 mark. But the Fibonacci resistance of 23.6% weakened the break above the descending channel. Given that the 50-day EMA, blue, creates obstacles to recovery, the recent pullback may help sellers retest the upper trend line of the descending channel. In this case, XRP may bounce back from the $0.31 zone in the coming sessions. The control point, PLZ red, can lay the foundation for buyers to intervene and retest the level of 23.6% near the $0.324 mark. An immediate recovery above the baseline will help buyers test the 23.6% level around $0.32. The hearings of the United States Financial Services Subcommittee on Investor Protection, Entrepreneurship and Capital Markets of the U.S. Congress on the SEC Enforcement Division are due to take place tomorrow. The industry expects politicians to take Judge Netburns' recent decision seriously. Magistrate Netburn criticized the SEC's actions aimed at withholding an important document that could potentially help the defendant in protecting a fair notice. The judge criticized the SEC's behavior in the Ripple lawsuit, which casts doubt on the agency's loyalty to the law. Hypocrisy in the arguments to the court, on the one hand, that it has nothing to do with the market's understanding of how and whether the SEC will regulate cryptocurrency, and on the other hand, that Hinman applied and received legal advice from an SEC advisor. When composing his speech, he assumes that the SEC takes its position in the judicial process to achieve its goal, and not out of loyalty to the law, the excerpt from the court ruling says. Prior to Judge Netburn's comment, the SEC had been criticized by various cryptocurrency experts for its tactics of regulating the nascent industry. Industry players have called on the SEC to provide clearer rules for cryptocurrencies to avoid violating U.S. securities laws. The agency ignored these calls, saying that its rules are clear enough for crypto projects. However, when companies launch products based on their understanding of the law, the agency is always quick to press charges against firms and their proposals. Ripple's lawsuit perfectly illustrates the fuzzy regulation of the cryptocurrency space. As Judge Netburn questions the SEC's fidelity to the law, House Financial Services Committee Chairwoman Maxine Waters should focus on this comment at an oversight hearing in the SEC's Enforcement Division. The SEC must publicly declare to whom its allegiance belongs, to society and the law or to its common interests, at a hearing to be held tomorrow. XRP, the price increase of Ripple's own token, was prevented by an ongoing lawsuit with the U.S. SEC. Recent positive court decisions in favor of a blockchain company have pushed the token to register price increases. According to Sentiments, the XRP network recorded huge activity on Friday. A sharp jump to $18.7 billion was observed in the volume of token trading in the last hour of the day. This surge suggests a big price movement over the weekend. According to the data, the trading volume of XRP at the beginning of the day was about $2 billion. However, by the end of the day, it soared to $18.7 billion. Meanwhile, the token's 24-hour trading volume currently stands at $1.26 billion. The Whale Alert reported that several large transactions were conducted at that time. Keith has accumulated $14.8 million worth of XRP tokens for the Bitstamp crypto exchange platform, while XRP tokens worth about $30 million were sent from unknown wallets to crypto exchanges. Chief Executive Officer of Ripple, XRP, Brad Garlinghouse acknowledged the financial costs of the company to participate in a lawsuit with the Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC. Garlinghouse said in a recent interview that Ripple will spend more than $100 million on legal costs by the time the lawsuit is resolved. Facts and the law are on the side. When everything is ready and done, we will spend more than $100 million on legal costs in the fight against the SEC. This fight isn't just about Ripple, it's for the entire industry, Garlinghouse said at Consensus 2022 in Austin, Texas, on July 15. According to Ripple's chief executive, the astronomical costs associated with litigation with the SEC have always worked in favor of the securities regulator. According to garlinghouse, the SEC is counting on the fact that most cryptocurrency-related businesses lack the financial resources necessary to file a lawsuit against the agency. As a result, persistently intimidating these companies to agree to a settlement agreement, he noted. The dynamic here is that the SEC is bullying companies because they can't afford to fight, garlinghouse said in an interview. The CEO of Ripple also gave some insight into why the company decided to continue the case rather than settle, which most cryptocurrency companies would have done in this situation. According to garlinghouse, the ongoing legal battle is crucial for the cryptocurrency sector in general, and not just for Ripple in particular. Ripple has decided to take legal action against the SEC to force the commission to provide regulatory clarity for the emerging sector. He discusses the Securities and Exchange Commission strategy for regulating the emerging sector, which has been under intense scrutiny in recent years. Garlinghouse referred to a lecture by Bill Hinman in 2018, in which he said that Ethereum, ETH, is not a security. He stressed that at the time, people in business believed that regulatory certainty regarding cryptocurrencies would eventually be provided by the SEC. However, since this speech was delivered 4 years ago, no additional laws more specific to business have been passed. Current SEC Chairman Gary Gensler rejects Hinman's statement regarding ETH. He was directly asked if ETH is a security, and he did not answer this question, garlinghouse added. The current legal battle between the SEC and Ripple is considered to be the largest case ever to take place in the cryptocurrency space. If Ripple had won in this case, the SEC would have been forced to provide more transparent recommendations for the cryptocurrency business. However, if Ripple's lawsuit fails, the SEC will likely continue to pursue cryptocurrency companies, forcing such companies to seek a settlement rather than participate in litigation. Ripple and the Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, have requested a narrow version of the documents filed regarding Amici's offer to participate in the upcoming review of expert reports. This happened after the decision of Judge Analisa Torres to partially satisfy and partially reject the request of the parties to classify documents in connection with a petition filed by Amici, friends of the court, to participate in the recusal of one of the SEC experts. #XRP community, #SECGov. #Ripple, #XRP. The parties have filed letters outlining various requests and justifications for narrowly tailored redactions to the documents filed in connection with the motion by Amici to participate in the challenge to one of the SEC's experts. Earlier, the court rejected Ripple's request to completely seal one of the documents to the SEC letter, called Proof O. Judge Torres said that Proof O is a court document and should be available to the public to strengthen confidence in the U.S. judicial system. Following the resolution, the blockchain company requested a narrow edition of the email addresses of 2 of its employees specified in the document. Ripple noted that it decided to exclude the email addresses of employees since they are not parties to the lawsuit. According to Ripple, one of the employees whose email address is listed in Appendix O left the company before the SEC filed a lawsuit in December 2020. It is noteworthy that the parties have important privacy interests that need to be protected to prevent unnecessary disclosure of their identity. The final conclusions of the court as to whether there is a common interest between the defendants and movements will not depend at all on the identity of these employees, or the SEC claims otherwise in its materials to the court, Ripple said in an excerpt from the letter. The blockchain company added that it had submitted the proposed version under seal for consideration by the court. Similarly, the Securities and Exchange Commission also proposed highly specialized editions of certain documents concerning Amici's request to participate in the summoning of one of the SEC experts. Although Judge Torres had previously granted the SEC permission to edit the expert's name from Evidence B in a previous ruling, the agency is now trying to take similar actions with respect to Evidence H and L. These amendments are narrowly tailored to ensure the safety of witnesses, and therefore the SEC's application must be granted, the Securities and Exchange Commission said in its letter. What do you think are the prospects for XRP in 2023? Write your forecasts in the comments. Thank you for watching this video to the end. Please do not forget to like it and subscribe to the channel so as not to miss the release of new videos, and do not forget about our contest. Write in the XRP comments to add 500 XRP to your account.